Hello, hello. We're back. Let's see. We got Azshara yet again. It's last time we were about here. And I was kind of happy where I ended up, which is always nice. But there were still a couple of areas that I didn't manage to do. Wasn't too happy with the torso. Also, the eyes needed more attention and a little bit more of the face itself. Spent a lot of time on the crown and the frills and everything. So in spare time, I tweaked a little bit. As you can see, the torso it's a bit more. But won't be touching that today too much, I think. Mostly because I first want to finish the face first. There you go. And then see where what I still need to do. And yeah, it just so happens that it's also Mer-May, where everyone makes mermaids. She's one, kind of, right? So just counting it. And as long as Mike's gone, I will be working on her and see where we just end up in the end of the month. So yeah. I did manage to finally make something I'm happy with for the ears. Before I did have a decent shape, but it was too small, I think. So I extended them a bit, made them a bit more flowy. And it's similar to more like an elven ear now, kind of what I wanted. But I feel like this is, instead of just making one shape of it, and this one going out, yeah, pointing out and not going with it. It's I think it's a lot nicer. Hello. Oh, thank you very much. I played around with the crown or the headdress, or however it's called, a little bit. Some smaller tweaks, size-wise, proportion-wise. And I think that was it. What's this over there? Oh yeah, okay. I can kind of remove those for now. Let me just start with the very boring thing of managing my subtools. Let's keep those for now. Somewhere. Body. Torso. Learn to type. Yes, that works. Ooh, what's happening there? What are you? Oh, it's part of the crown. Okay. Well, that can go away. Lead lower, lead hidden, reconstruct subdivision. Hello! Her face structure looks similar to yours. Am I that attractive? Oh, thank you. Yeah, she doesn't really have a lot of cheeks, does she? It's it's still something that needs to be fixed a little bit, especially around the nose and the eyes. That's way too sharp right now. And yeah, just see what I can do. Yeah, it's also mainly that it looks a lot more hollow. It's that the cheekbones are very much emphasized in this one. And yeah, the R down there doesn't really have that, does it? I do kind of like it though. Can you move your glasses? Yes. My eyes are a little bit smaller. I can't see you right now, so everything's blurry. I'm blind. let's see. So let's focus less on the all the bits over here and more on the actual face. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Only if the eyes were good. My eyes are her eyes. Kind of blend that in a bit more. Maybe a little bit too much, so baby steps. Also kind of want to see if I can add some paint to this. What? I think I will borrow steel even. That shape. No, you know what? Yeah, I am going to steal that shape. There's a lot happening there. Let me just quickly fix that first. And we're going to duplicate it. Yes. And we are going to delete it. Can I do that? Delete it and I just died. Yeah, sure. Do want to give her some sort of a brow. Some of the concept art does show it, the other ones don't. The one down there, she does have something like that. See if we can follow that shape. Okay. This in a bit more. It kind of comes from underneath, and that blob of whatever the crown is, it kind of rose underneath over that. Don't want to put too much detail on that. Do want to make it a little bit more exaggerated. Shape-wise, the size-wise. Let's clean the topology up a bit. There. Alright, let's see what we can do with the eyes themselves. That's not the eyebrow. Focus on the eye. Focus! Focus! Let's see, there we go. That over there, that over there. It's very, I think that's something I do on a regular basis. This cheekbone makes it very flat that way, but I think it could be less so. Let's push that in a bit. Already makes a little bit more sense. Not too much, but let me also just make a folder for a head. Put everything in there. Put his tendrils at the bottom. So, okay. I have a double head somewhere. Oh wait, there it is. Did it already duplicate it? By the looks of it, yeah. Okay, let's delete this one. These the scales that I made are all blended together now. Needs a bit more emphasis as well. Let's give that a subdivision. Pull that a bit more in a direction that I wanted. Just mask that. Yeah, I'm glad you could make it, by the way. Last time we had a very short visit, then you were gone, but it was nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. I lost my train of thought again. It will happen more times than today, but yeah. That, fill it up. the brow kind of interferes with the shape of the eye. A little bump over there. I don't really want that. At least it's too much. Oh. Do use the right subtool. That might work a bit better. There. I think less horizontal, it's be better. See what it can do with the mouth itself. Needs a bit more attention, I think. You still have... Yes, I still got some polygroups there. Exaggerate this first a bit, and it's very flat, and I think we should give the lips a bit more volume, right? So let's see if we can do that by just using the damn standard, the normal standard even. What if we use a bit more of an inflate as well? See if we can get rid of that line that we have over there. It's a bit too sharp. I know I just put it there, but no, I'm a bit of an idiot sometimes. It's not too difficult to get it back, so Hey, Nitish, hello! How are you doing? I'm working on her again. It just so happens that it's Mer-May. I didn't think about it until during the weekend. And I was happy where I ended up last time, but there were still a lot of areas that needed attention. So let's see if I can do that until Mike's gone back. Even further gone than he is now. No, until he is back. And yeah. So that. I have a sort of a longer project for myself, which is always nice. And I don't have to think of what to do. Well, thank you very much. I'm quite happy with how she's going to look so far. Hey! I know Cucumber is here as well. Hello. Always happy to see you guys. I'm trying to give her a little bit more volume in her lips at the moment. And let's see if I can just do that with the inflate tool, because why not? I have no underbite now. Can I do that? A bit more up? Nah, that's not the way, Bram. That's not the way. Nope. It's very wide, don't want that. Push these in as well. This kind of happens when you don't have any good reference with you. You just start guessing. These areas over here kind of need a bit more volume. That kind of goes in that direction, doesn't it? Then we've got the chin over there. And some... Just the labia depressors, these, I think, right? Something like that. They pull the lips down. Yeah. I haven't watched the GTA 6 trailer, no. Does it look as impressive as the first one does? Because I doubt they can make it that way, to be perfectly honest. It will set a new standard though if they manage it. It's I am looking forward to the end result, but it's not really the game that I like to play. But if it's like that, like the first trailer, whew. Yeah, it's good. I think I'll take a sneak peek when I'm done streaming. The game looks very impressive. All right, good. I'm looking forward to it. Didn't they also say that the game would cost like €100 or dollars or whatever money units you're in, right? It's an incredible amount. Feel like that upper lip might be a bit too much. You will pay that amount for it? Nice. Good. I don't think I will. Like I said, it isn't really my game anyway, right? So but yeah, I mean they managed to get a lot out of the I want to say the first one, but the fifth one. They've been updating it for over a decade, right? And people have been just kept playing it. So yeah, if you look by that in that area, then that amount isn't too much. But first I kind of want to see it before I spend that amount of money on any game. But let us see first, right? Before we complain. Very narrow lips all of a sudden. So let's see if we can widen them a bit more. Pull this in a bit. Maybe that's just me. Don't have a PS5, so you won't be able to play the game. Ah, it's only for PS5. Well, maybe a bit later. It will also come on PC. They kind of did it with the with 5 as well, right? The consoles were released first. There were a lot of bugs still that needed to be fixed, and when eventually they went to the next generation and also PC, then yeah, a lot of the bugs were, well, not all of them, but a lot of them were fixed already, right? So it's that would be nice. When you can play it, that it's in a better state than what it was when it was released. Let's use a pinch for this. Yes. I do kind of want to do that as well. I kind of feel like there should be something like this over here. Like it's not really gills, but then it's same. On the other hand, it's already around her ears as well. So nah, let's keep that clean and simple. I do want to kind of play around with these a bit. So let's turn on the Acu curve and kind of put on those yet again. They kind of lost their shape with all the merging and stuff. Same goes for these. This one kind of is all right. That one. That one. Let's see if we can do something about that. Make this a bit sharper. Maybe we can add a couple more. This is an extra layer. Maybe a bit smaller though. Does it work for over here as well? Those last two at least didn't. These two over there, but maybe one over here. Nope. Nah. Let's see if we can thicken those up. Kind of very narrow. Maybe if we can widen those out a bit. Get the result that I'm looking for. Does that work? Yeah. Her cheeks are even more sunken now, so it's maybe a bit too much then. Let's see if we can get a nice in between. Let's soften this edge. Don't like it too sharp. Inner edge though. You kind of want to keep that clean. So let's make it cleaner. Thank you, ZBrush. Didn't need that. Okay, it's gone now. Good. Good. Hmm? I think her chin has become too large. So let's fix that. Yeah, let's merge those eyelids. We want to merge them already? I want to play with them a bit. Maybe I still need to... Oh. Wait a minute. Where's my block user gone? See if I can do something about that. There's block user. Yeah. Like that. Let's clean that up. There's quite a bit of a cavity over here that we don't really need, do we? So let's see if we can fill that up. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they did needed a bit more work, didn't they? I mean, they were there, but they were quite flat, and they needed some volume. What if I take the upper lid kind of see if we can blend that into that shape over there. I mean, it's gonna need some work, but we can also do that when it's merged, maybe a little bit easier. But that so that this shape kind of continues into here. I think that would be all right. Kind of inflate this as well, just so when we merge the eyelets together, that will fill up. Let's clean that up, and this as well. I think these points over here, I kind of lost those as well, so let us just kind of put a new point there, and here as well, and this is already pointy enough. Fetched it up. Let's add a new one. We need AccuCurve for this though. I think this is fine. Yeah. And let's see if we can get that curve in there. Hmm. Yeah, I think that will be alright. Will I also immediately merge the brows with that? Yeah, I think I will. That would make the most sense with it. So let's see if we can change the position of them a bit more. Now it's easier. Oop, now it's easier for me to do. It will get its own poly group, but still, it's always easier to move them around, at least for me, when they are not merged together yet. Pushing and pulling and pulling and pushing. Will I do this? Nah. Just follow the shape of the head. And let's inflate them a bit more yet again. Too much though. Got a lot of lines going in this direction over here, and in that direction, and over here, they're all going diagonal, and now the brows are going right against it, going almost horizontal. So I don't like how the brows are right now. So it's let's play around with them a bit more. They kind of cut through the lines that I've got over here, so it's yeah, let's fix that. Let's move them up. Yeah, okay, that's still inflate. Good. Her head is so big. Apparently the face shrank a bit, didn't it? Can I still fix that? Move tool, not the inflate tool. I'm gonna make it smaller, not even bigger. Wait, what's that? What if I do a little thingy over there? Will that make me happy? I don't know. Will this be the line that finally makes me happy? Almost though. Close to this, so we have more of a point in that direction. Yeah, let's just finally merge those eyelids and the brow. Let's merge them. Yes, it's fine. And these are the eyes. Yes. Do that. Now we're just gonna Famous by Union. that symmetry. Turn symmetry on. Polygroups. Allow process. An error are counted. Oh, that's not the thing I want to hear. Why though? These look a bit odd, don't they? They shouldn't be long. Let's make that one group. Okay. Will we still get that error? Removed a couple of polygroups. Tiny ones. There we go. We don't have that error. Perfect. And project history. Good. Good. Yeah, that should be crisper there, shouldn't it? Oh well. Stuff happening over there though that I don't like. What happened there? Okay. Alright, so let's see if we can do that, the brow thingy that I wanted to do. That, it's not a brow, isn't it? It's an eyelid thing, yeah. And let's kind of make it blend into this shape over here. clean that up a bit. Don't want it to look too old, don't I? Hmm. I think that's a bit too much. Yeah, that's fine. Away with them. Let's dig this in or out? In, right? You dig it in. So we don't have that lump. But I'm creating that weird cavity again that I didn't want. Pay attention, Pom, pay attention. Yeah, and do all of that. Yeah. I'm a little bit in focus mode. I just noticed. But if you guys have any questions, do be free to ask. Hmm. Like this guy. Let's just remove him completely. little worm that I made there is annoying me. So let's punish it by removing it completely. Let's go back here. Yeah, I don't need that. That's a lot better. I think the upper eyelid also needs some work. Just to clean it up. I think it has the same thing where I don't really need that little wormy bit. So let's see if we can remove that. Make the shape a lot simpler. Though I do wonder what happens if that kind of keeps on going. We get a bit of a that going on. Is that good? But no. Just first kind of blend the brow in a bit more. Brows stay a little bit odd, don't they? Not sure if I like them. At least not exactly how I made them. What if I start blending those shapes together? That's a bit better. A bit lumpy over here, but it's easier to read. So let's just keep going with that. Let's see if we can make it better. Those two. Yes. Yeah, I think that's better. So let's just make one shape out of that, clean that up. This shape over here can be a bit more like that. I like that it looked sharp before. Did it look sharp before? Yeah, a little bit. Like a beak. Sharp-ish. Yeah. yeah, let's clean up that crown a bit more. It's been gotten a little bit lumpy. And also that fin over here doesn't really look great. So let's see if we can fix that as well. That will be later though. First the crown, headdress, whatchamacallit, forehead, tentacle, whatchamacallit. I think that's the full name. So let's see if we can make it slightly less lumpy and clean up those shapes a bit more. %50% jumbofied? Well, hello by the way. Maybe that's what happened to her. Because she used to be an elf, right? And then she got jumbofied. She got hit by the jimbofication ray. Somewhere. I am doing well, yes. Had a nice quiet day today at work. And probably tomorrow as well. And yeah. Over the weekend I kind of played around with her a little bit. Not too much. And kind of redid that torso part that she has. Oh, it's only base shapes, as you can see. Didn't do too much, but I kind of wanted to finish the head first, so I have a reference to work off. Like this is the standard I want the rest of it to be as well. And I will probably be futzing around with it over the next month. Mike will be gone for a large portion of it, so gives me time to play around with this. And it's also, apparently, Mer-May, where a lot of artists make mermaids. And she's kind of like a mermaid, right? A lot of tentacles, deep sea. I know it's a daily prompt for a lot of them, but unfortunately I don't really have that time or energy, so I'm just doing the one, and I'm putting the time in it that I have. Well, in that case, if you can make it, you could deadify that joke even more than SDP you can see with EA. So it's one level above. You only notice it when you type it. But yeah, if you could talk with subtitles, it would be even more hilarious. Yeah. Ugh. Pinch this area for me. Yes. Those don't look right, don't they? Not too sure what I'm doing here. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I have been. As you can see, I used the poly groups to create some nice clean edges in my topology. Also around the mouth. It's not that clean, you know. It's ZBrush clean. But the yeah, it as you can see, it has been pinched here and there. But yeah, the Z remeasure it's one of the tools I like using for sure. I don't like what I'm doing over here. Let's just undo that. That's too much back. too far back. I don't like it because the flow is off. Everything has a nice clean line. This direction, yeah, sure, fine. Nope. Nope. Yep. Just keep it there. Yep. That away as well. You away as well. Everything has a nice line going that direction, right? And everything goes in there, in that direction, and that direction. And it kind of goes here as well. Everything kind of goes into here, but when you actually are here, then you got some horizontal lines in there. And I'm not a fan. These ones. So let's see if we can fix that. Don't like that shape. Maybe this. Then put a little crease over there. Can you have that? Yeah, I think this will work better than what I had. Can make that a little bit more elegant by pushing this in. Yeah, let's go back. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. feel like this should have a bit more volume to it, that shape that we just made. Because this is all a bit nice and lumpy, all those shapes have some thickness to it. And this shape is very flat now, so it needs to have some more. And I do like the idea that this part should be kind of laying on top of that. So let's add some volume. Maybe a bit too strong. Not too large. Yes. Okay, cool. Let's clean it up and continue with all the other things that I still wanted to do. Yeah. It feels a bit lumpy. Never satisfied, aren't I? Let's push that back a bit. Kinda makes a better shape, I think, as well. And hopefully easier to read. Okay, now with all the rest. See if we can speed it up a bit. I think these shapes are decent. He said questionably. I think there are a couple of areas I kind of want to touch upon here as well. Where are they? I think over here. This area. And yeah, oh wait, the tails in the back. What happened over there? What happened over there? Oh well. Don't think they should get too much detail though. But the focus kind of stays around the face. If I do it over there as well, I mean, there's already a lot happening in the face, right? But if I do that over there as well, then you might lose track where you need to look. So, yeah, let's not do that. Clean this shape up though. I think we can make that wider. Like that. And back down again. Almost if there are two eyelets here as well. Because this in the middle is also one big eye, isn't it? Sharpen that edge. Pinch this edge. Not a fan. Nope. Let's do that again. That didn't go where I wanted to. You want to remove those 234 undos? Yes, they were the wrong ones, so I don't want to keep them. Why is this all of a sudden a lot more difficult when it's vertical? I've got no idea. Maybe because it's on two sides instead of just the one. That it's throwing me off a bit. This will have to do. It's not too bad. No, let's clean it up. Ooh, music turns very ominous now. I'm not happy with that middle eye. It's so prominent as well. Just push that in. Maybe that will help me. Yeah, a bit. Hmm. Too happy with that lump over here. So I do kind of want to have this guy, but maybe a bit more prominent. Yeah, that could work. this can kind of become that shape over there. Mm-hmm. Oh man, time flies, isn't it? Ugh. Again, wasn't able to do all the things I wanted to. I mean, I still got 4 to 5 minutes, but probably not going to get to do all the other things I wanted to do. But I like the cleanup that she's getting. Able to define in her shape a lot last time. So I'm happy. There's a bit of a ridge here now that I don't want. Let's get rid of that. Ooh. Got into lumpy again. What did I do? What did I do? Let's see if I can fix that. Don't have anything to drink anymore from Artstation, so no. Oh. Yeah, let's do that last one. I think it kind of needs something similar, but very muted compared to the other two. These vary a lot more. This needs to be there. Don't pull too much attention. Okay. Let's quickly go to these. These areas over here should be a bit like harder ridges, I feel like. So let's see if we can make that so. Still make them go with the flow, but at the same time also a bit harder. Can I do that? Let's find out. Let's get that edge in there a bit more. Where'd I go? There am I. Ugh. What happened there? What did I do? How did I do it? Oh no. Ooh. What are you? Go away. I don't want this. Shenaniganery going on. Am I Sculpt? Go away, you as well. Oh, look. Okay. Can I still remesh that? Yes, perfect. There I am. Okay. Kind of lost track of where I was. Mm-hmm. This area just feels a bit wrong. But I also have some hard bits over here, so maybe that can blend together. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that theory. Or yeah, I don't need this, maybe. I don't think I will. I think I need this. Keep it nice and clean. Much too much faff going on. So yeah, be fine. I wish those were still separate parts. I always regret it when I merge parts together. I mean, initially it'll look better, but when I need to move them around again, then it becomes a lumpy mess. Which I don't like. No one sees this. Nah. You guys didn't see it either, didn't you? The brows are still a bit odd. This was attached all the way over there. Yeah, be fine. It'll be fine. Oh yeah. Oh dear. Ugh. Let's do these as well. The same, call it, as I did with the other two. Push them in that direction. Yeah. Oh well. Here's a bit odd, but we can manage. Save real quick. Okay, got about 20 minutes. Damn. Time flies very fast. Let's see if we can paint it, that face. It has a bit of a turquoisey skin. Lighter though. Maybe a bit more green as well. That's too green. Yeah, a bit more that. Maybe a bit more bluish even. A bit more to the purple side. No. Kind of depends which artwork I'm looking at. This one is kind of, you guys don't see it, but got a one that's a bit more green. But all of them are blue. Yeah, I think this is good enough. That's a shame. A bit lighter. Let's use this as a base. Also a lighter color just for her face. Too light. No! I lost it. Just being too frantic. There. Yeah. Okay. That one gets a lot darker of a color. It's like a shark blue. If they were blue. A nice deep sea color at least. And this guy. That needs to be dark. Let's go for the eyes. These first. Those have some very nice, almost lava-like coloring to them. It's like a nice yellow in the middle, but it goes to a dark red. A very bright red at least. Let's start with this one first. Orange. Off the add, so I can blend only the color and not the mesh itself. But it's too yellow. It's I don't like it. Let's try that again. Give it a even darker color red. Why is this so tricky? All of a sudden? Yeah, I think this is better. Yeah. Okay. Let's do the other ones as well. They get the same colors. So let's just start with this. Base and I went to bright red. To a nice orange. And then I went to the yellow. Blended away the yellow. Look at that. Let it glow nicely. I think they can glow even better, but if we just use a lighter. Look at that. These have slits in them as well. They aren't actual pupils. These go up and down. Oh. Let's redo those. Been futzing with them a bit too much. Do that orange again. Go back to the red. Cool. Okay. Let's go for a black. Make my pen nice and sharp. Yep. Oh. Why can't I see the eyes? Because it's these eyes that I have selected. Very well done. Let's use the pen tool, pen A. Add another subdivision. Not too happy with it. Camera, where did you go? Okay. Black. Yes. Will I regret it that I haven't made a complete... Yeah, I will regret that later. I got that shit, that color I need to have. Let's redo the gradient on those eyes. Should be an easier way for that, shouldn't it? Too much. Okay, and now we can go to black again. Oh. That black, exactly that one, please. And make a pupil. Spend about 15 minutes just on the eyes. Oh well, let's give it an extra subdivision. Slimmer. Thinner. Silly Bram. Let's just do the same thing 5 times in a row. How about that? Alright. This bit though kind of has the same color. At least we know how it goes now, doesn't it? Don't we? So let me just pick those eyes over here. Just do that. You can just color pick. Hmm? These bits glow. Yeah, thank you. It's the base of color, right? It's far from being done. It's still very flat, but it's something. Also close to the end of my stream, which I don't like at all. I'm having fun. Yes, very penetrating eyes. A lot of them as well. Well, thank you. Well, I am using a some pieces of reference as well. These are not all by not out of my own head, unfortunately. I didn't color pick though. A sane person would do this in layers. However, I am not that person. Let's make that smaller. It's too big. I think there's too much going on for this one to do properly. There you go. Got there. With Vertex paint, but I just like it. Let's see if we can make it work. Thinner, and I feel like it's going too far down. It should be going inward a bit more, just for the shape. So let's undo that. It's always a bit difficult when you put a gradient underneath it. Color picking becomes a bit more tricky. Further outward. Angle was pretty much right, I feel. Yeah. Shorten that ever so slightly. that's too dark, but maybe this guy. Yeah, that's somewhere in the middle of it. Oh, thank you. I kind of like it. It's I made less progress than I actually wanted to. Wanted to do a lot more, but the things that I did were very necessary. I like how clean she's gotten. So yeah, I like it. I will work on her on Thursday as well. And next week, though, I will be off. I will be visiting Mike, and I will be away for about a week. But I'm leaving on Tuesday, and I will be back on Tuesday. So I don't think I will be making the Tuesday stream of the week after that. So probably for 3 streaming days, we will both be gone. Be having a little holiday. Don't think I can bring her with me. But yeah. Let's do this one as well. It's also reddish, right? Same. Dark red. I think. You know what? I think this can use a bit darker. This one needs to be redone or remeshed because it's still a bit of a mess. So let's not put too much effort into this one. And just the ends of it will be a bit more orange. I think her lips as well could be a nice dark shade. I think a very similar color to the rest of it. Just to not make it too busy with colors. What if we do this? Nope. Yeah, that's better. Hmm. I think this will have to do for now. It would be nice if I can add some extra shading in between the tentacles and the skin as well. Right? It's a little bit more of a shadow also around the eyes, but it's a little bit too flat. But I think I will leave that for now. Yeah, I like where she's going. Because if I leave that for now, then I can still orient the eyes a little bit more and then do the shading. Otherwise the shading would move around. But, a portfolio piece, oh that would be nice. It's been a while since I made one. I still need to do all of this. Let's make that color. It's quite similar. It's very quickly. Oh, you know, it's just a little bit more, just a bit more there. Give it a bit more of a gradient. These need to be redone as well. It's a bit of a mess. So I got those, and then we also have the body that still needs to be redone. I think that's close to this color. Yep. And that one as well. This should be that color. Yeah, still a lot to be done. Also the lower body as well. I kind of wanted to see how far we go, and I will be able to go. So now that I am reasonably pleased with the face, I mean, I could go more and even cleaner and better. Some shapes are a bit odd still, but yeah, you know, I'm just doing this in the spare time that I have. So I think this should be fine for now. Let's can I fix that? It looks odd. Maybe future me will change those eventually, but for now, I think I'm gonna leave it. Let's turn off those tendrils. They distract me a little bit too much today. It's very bright, isn't it? So there we go. And I think that this will be enough for today. I'll be working on Thursday, like I said. Next week I will be off, and the week after that probably as well on Tuesday. But yeah, I will be here tomorrow still. Thank you everyone for watching. See you guys on Thursday, and yeah, goodbye. Sleep well.